Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for December 6th, 2018. So we'll look into the beginning of the day for you, see what you might be going through. And happy birthday. Sagittarius season is here, and I hope you have a great day if your birthday is today. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. Beginning of the day, Sagittarius and love. So we have the Knight of Wands, and I'm not sure, some of you might wake up in the beginning of the day and you might be making love with your partner. You might be around them. Others of you might be traveling a long distance, or could be waking up playing games. I'm not sure, if on your phone, whatever it might be, but having a good time with someone. So it might be you might be done with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now clear about the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius. And then the Hangman shows up. So that's thinking about someone in a very intimate way. You're passionate about somebody, but you're not sure. You're not sure if they're coming towards you, if you're going to go towards them. It's like boom, and then put on the brakes kind of thing. It's almost like you get closer to somebody or think like you want to, but you are weighing the pros and the cons about it. So it could be a Pisces showing up as well. Now, the middle of the day for Sagittarius might be going on. And then we have the Page of Wands. So you see the Page of Swords, and this could be a child that some of you might be thinking about. You might have a child, but this is an energy of being very impulsive when it comes to a lot of investigating. So watching them from a distance, kind of asking a lot of questions, or when you want to, you might reach out to them, or if you're being reached out to, you might respond little words here and there, but not revealing a whole lot. And that person might not be either, so you're trying to figure that person out. Clear by the Page of Swords for Sagittarius. And then Nine of Swords shows up. So some of you might not be very certain about the person. Should I communicate? Is it the right time? Some of you might not be able to because you're in a bond with somebody. But if it's restrictive, that's something that you have to question. Make sure that you remove yourself from it. If you know, that could be an energy of temptation. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying how that might be, because you seem to be worried about non-movement. And then the end of the day for, I'm not sure, somebody, are you afraid of like a stalker or somebody that might be watching you? So you're kind of keeping a lookout for if they're around, or if they might do something. If you move on from the connection, depends. Now, the end of the day for Sagittarius. Capricorn is next, Sagittarius. Then we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is the soulmate energy. Sometimes you clarify the Two of Cups, and often that can have you come to a better understanding about the person that you might be dealing with, and maybe that person pushes you to move away from them, or move away from someone that you might be with. That's part of the lesson, right? Not staying somewhere where you really don't want to be there because you want to get closer to someone else, and they might not be available because you're not either. So this is freeing yourself up, and until then, you and your soulmate or potential soulmate or love interest will not come together. All right, so let's see the beginning of the day for your partner or love interest for Sagittarius. And we have the Sun, and that person is doing different things. They're having fun. It just depends. Now, sometimes you might meet up with them, you might see them, you might be around them, working with them, whatever it might be, but they're having a good time. You might see that. And let's see, clarify the Sun for the person. You might be dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius partner. And then we have the Page of Wands. So it's like they're out and about, hanging out, having good times with friends, family. It just depends, even with their child, but also doing something creative that they really love. It could be work, it could be romantically tied to someone else, and if you aren't dealing with that person, that's what they might be into. But if you are around them, is you and your partner hanging out, doing different things, but often as well kind of reevaluating the relationship. All right, but they might be having a good time. So the middle of the day for your partner or love interest. And then we have the Six of Cups. So there, maybe some of you, I see it like if you're watching them from a distance, or if you feel like you have to do that because you're trying to make sure that you can trust them, or if you feel like there's some funny business going on. And some of you with the Six of Cups showing up, that person might be, if it's a love interest, dealing with a past person, you know, might be thinking about them, around them, and that's why you might be worried, like they're gonna go to that person, they're around them too much. And some of you might be they might be around you and the children. So go by the Six of Cups for your love interest or partner. Yeah, and they have an issue with letting go of the past as well. Maybe even letting you go. That might be part of what some of you could be going through. But I feel, so if you're with somebody, you can kind of get the gist of the story. But if you're not, and it's a love interest, you see that they might even be friends with an ex-partner and having to kind of do that. Now, what is the end of the day for the person that you might be dealing with or into, or Sagittarius? Ooh, okay. So these cards kind of popped out here. So we had the Four of Swords, rest. The Four of Swords kept coming out for people. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, thinking about a divorce, going through with it, not really happy with the home environment. The Lovers in reverse, funny business going on with the other person. And then the Nine of Cups and then the Knight of Cups. So it's like they're being approached either by someone else, could be you, but you see that you got your options open towards the end of the day. And that person, it doesn't seem like whoever might be around them or approaching them, they might not like the offer, whoever it might be. So it's like they're resting and reflecting on certain things. They feel good about it, that they might be getting attention from that person, but they're not immersing that person, with love or paying them any mind. That's what it seems like to me. So if it's you that they're not paying any mind to, that's why you have your options open, and you might be declaring yourself as single or freeing yourself from someone. All right. So let's see, messages for Sagittarius for December 6th, 2018. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and that's I was mentioning, if you desire another and they're not available, you're not ready. Sometimes we have that impulse because we might not be feeling at our best, or if you feel like that person is not treating you right or being sincere about what they really want or how they might be into you, then this is where you reevaluate why you might be accepting that. Can't you do better? Those things might come to mind. So that's going to be a reading. I hope the messages did help out in some way. Tons of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best. And you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. So have a good one.